Hello friends, it's Gray and today we will look once again at crypto markets. So in the last video I gave you some scenarios with growth from current price with small correction, which was my preferable scenario, and I have waited for it, and with a deep correction. So let's switch to the charts and we'll see what to do next, because next trading week promising to be a very exciting one, and I have already opened inverse futures positions and my copy trading futures positions, so you can copy my trades on BitGet. You will find a link to my Telegram channel with all information in the description of this YouTube channel. In Telegram I give updates on the markets and overall crypto industry more often. Let's switch to the charts, and in the last video we talked about being in a flat. That flat is a sign of a fourth wave, that we have a structure that is confirmed by the rising volumes. So we moved in a flat, and I pointed to the 0.5, 0.68 correction zones as a most likable scenario, that we will make a correction to this zone and we will get a reaction from here. So let's look at what's happened since I published my previous analysis. Always start from the daily chart or even weekly, so you can see the big picture. So global trend is up, and until the structure is not broken, I consider this uptrend, and I almost only consider only long positions. So I rarely go against the main global trend. That keeps me safe and consistently profitable. So now let's zoom in. We have a previous structure, this structure from previous video. And I see that we perfectly touched 0.68 correction zone. We got very strong reaction from it. Let's zoom in a little. We got very strong reaction perfectly from this support zone, 0.68% correction, and now and 9 out of 10 times price will correct to this zone. So I have been waiting for this, and I opened some very good positions. And now when we had a reaction, we had some new structure that is starting to form on the chart. So I expect fifth wave, and if we look at smaller fractal, as I like to think of it, we have now first and second correction waves. And I will mention that we still can go lower and form a deeper correction somewhere in around this level, 110k on BTC, and that is perfectly fine. That doesn't change my overall picture for the next following months, because my stop loss is always below these obvious levels that most of the times will be taken down. Don't put your stop losses in these levels. I always put my stop loss at the break of a structure. In this case, somewhere here. So, in this correction, we already have a first and second correctional wave. Now it would be logical, considering we in the global uptrend, unless proven otherwise. That would be obvious to expect third wave. So if you missed a moment to open your longs, this is perfect timing. We can wait for, if you not opened positions yet, and if you want to do, always do your own research and have your own opinion on the market. But if we break this high, this is going to be at least movement to this zone of this flat, of this accumulation zone, as I view it. There is nothing more to say on the BTC. Let's switch to some of the altcoins. We have similar pictures here, and XRP in this cycle shows signs of strength because it doesn't do very deep corrections. So on XRP I don't wait for the 0.6 levels. We perfectly touched 0.5 level and little bit below, and this is my level for limit orders. All of my limit orders were hit. Now I'm in a leveraged position on my copy trading account, on my inverse account. So we got very strong reaction, and most likely we will not take down these lows. So bottom has already been hit. Now we have a correction of this impulse, and also on the XRP we wait for third wave and breaking all-time highs and into the price discovery. So I'm loaded, positions open, and on the domination side we move in some correctional channel. So this is trend continuation figure for me. We had very strong reaction from 65% BTC domination. We had very strong move to the downside, which is good for altcoins because capital flows into the altcoins from the BTC. So BTC will be eventually in a flat when it will hit its all-time highs, and we will see a big drop in domination, and this channel will be broken to the downside sooner or later. And when this happens, our altcoin positions will fly. and we will see something like we saw here, and it will be a third giant wave of this whole cycle. This second wave correction lasted for half a year, so soon we will see a third most biggest impulse wave. On the XLM we have same picture. On the 4 hours, very strong move to the upside, medium correction, already strong reaction. I opened my leverage positions in this zone, so me and my copiers positioned perfectly. On the ETH, same picture, and we can look at total 3. Correction is .5, very strong reaction, already corrected almost half of this last impulse, and in any moment we will start third wave and preferably break this all-time highs, but most likely we will grow and then we will do some flat around this zone, then false breakout, and then full alt season. I'll leave it here so we can check back later, and it's okay if it doesn't fit perfectly. So that's all I gotta say. I'm very excited for next week and next coming month. 12th of August is inflation, so I expect markets to pump to this date, so this will maybe sell the news situation, so we can pump until 12th of August, and then we will have some correction all week, perhaps. That's all I have. I do not like to overcomplicate. I just work with familiar patterns, and I don't know what to say about this picture. I like it very much. I'm confident very, very strongly that we will break all-time highs on BTC, then we will be in distribution somewhere here. This will be a giant some flat. Crowd will enter here, news will scream that we are going to the moon, capital will flow into the ETH, ETH will break its all-time highs, altcoins break its all-time highs, then crowd will be driven into the ETH when it will be somewhere here, doesn't matter. News will tell that now you should buy ETH, and then capital will flow into smaller altcoins, and me and my copiers already in positions, and we add to our positions on every major correction, like here when we dropped to 176 on XRP, and here I had limit orders on this level and this level which wasn't hit, but that's okay. and here we accumulated, and on this correction we added to our perpetual positions on my copy trading account on BitGet. I will see you in my Telegram. There are a lot of interesting updates about the market. So see from there. Have fun.